I want to start my answer with the example of rose flower.
Okay.
As we know, sir, rose flower is the most beautiful flower in the world.
True.
Sir, if you want to get the rose, be careful from thorns which are present on the plant of flower.
If you are not careful, we should always avoid the excessive demands from the bride's family or from that of groom. And if we are pinned with the thorns of these demands, we can never remove these spots in our whole life. As our brother Mr. Adil mentioned that, and that's it.
If you have more demands, you will have to fulfill them. And if you start fulfilling those demands,
and if the size of demands is bigger than the size of your pocket,
so what will happen? It shall pressurize your budget.
and this pressure shall force you to borrow money, loan, and this loan shall cause all problems which these three people discussed in detail. And you also convincingly drew our attention towards the menace of loan on the eve of marriage function. Great. What a meaningful example of the rose flower Mr. Furqan gave. Love you, my son. MashaAllah.
So many people are there, that standing at the door, you can say door, they're giving bell, just demanding their money back, but you can't pay back. So we should keep all these things, in view. Thank you. Please.
Thank you so much, sir. I heard the scholarly talk of my beloved matchmates and learned a lot. There are few points I would also love to share. Mr. Samal was talking about the show of money. Yes, it is there. But the question is, who does it? All this is done by those people who earn money by unfair means. Those who earn with honesty can never think of wasting it. Simplicity is the best in all senses. My marriage function was also very simple. Simple food, no wastage of food and money. No excessive demands from both the families. As a result, the marriage function was a real source of happiness. We as Muslims should always try to follow the sunnah of our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who organized the marriage of his beloved daughter Fatima radiyallahu ta'ala anha in a very simple way.
The most impressive point which man was talking about, what is that? That when you go for this challenge, when you go for the show of money, when you go for that borrowing money, when you start thinking that this is not burden on your pocket, there's no question of any affordability, I can do it, the size of pocket doesn't matter, demand, they're not thorns, you can say no, this is what I do. You seem to be outdated talking about those things, who used to take place 1400 years ago. These things happen when you have money, but that has been earned excellently, illegally. See, if you have earned money that legally, honestly, then what happens? You won't think of wasting it. You won't think of doing something which should not be done. Thank you.
I want to say something that the society I'm living in, sir, it's hard for the people to accept their class or their...
Okay.
Dear son, you're of the point of view that this is a result of inferiority complex. Everyone in our society believes that
if I don't do it, I shall be considered inferior in the society.
Yes, sir.
So in order to avoid this, that people start doing all those things which you were talking about. See, the next question is, you're talking about that loan which we take or the money which we borrow on these occasions. My question,